Hello everyone, and welcome back to Slime Rancher 2. So, I hadn't actually expected to be coming back to this, but here we are. I thought that we were done with the series, but the secrets of the drones, they were calling to me in my sleep, and I just could not leave it unanswered. I had to find out what secrets were still hiding from us, because this mysterious stranger and the secrets they left for me are out there. I had my theories outside of what it could be, but, you know, let's test it, figure out if my theories were correct or not. I don't know if we'll be able to figure out exactly everything, but it's worth a shot, right? And also, we got another communique, so we might as well check this out while we're at it. Alright, what do we have here? Oh, we have quite a few calls from everybody but Thora. Alright, Victor. Oh, Beatrix, I was up all night trying to synthesize the perfect gift for you. Hypothesizing, testing, throwing my results it in the trash, starting all over again. Throwing my results in the trash. Finally, I discovered an alternate method, shopping for something online. The process was surprisingly straightforward. Oh, Green Home Portal. Thank you very much, Victor. I appreciate that it's whatever year it is in Slime Rancher. We'll say like 3000. And you're only now discovering the wonders of eBay or Amazon. So, good for you, bud. Alright, Mochi. Hello, Beatrix. Guess who's the luckiest person in the galaxy? Me, Beatrix, because I get to wake up every morning to this beautiful slime farm that I have built up with my own blood, sweat, and tears. Don't ask where the blood came from. Better if we don't actually answer that for legal reasons. Who is the luckiest person? You are, because you've got a gift from the Mochi Miles. Hey, I knew I was the best. I'll let that sink in. Go ahead and sit if you need to. Violet Swirl Shroom. Oh, I thank you. You shouldn't have. Ogden. Hey, B, I got something special for you. It seemed like the right thing at the time. Oh, but now I'm not so sure. If it's not, please don't tell me. I can't bear to hear it. Emerald Vine Trellis. That's actually pretty cool. Bob. Chickens is good. Giving to friends Beber. Beber? No. Chickens greater than Beber. You know what? I can respect some Beber. You know what? I'm going to do something unheard of before. I'm actually going to place a decoration. What do we want? Let's place some rainbow grass. Ooh, it's so rainbowy. So nice. It's a patch of grass. What else we got? Rainbow lumps. Oh, yeah? Ooh, it's rocks. But they're fancy rainbow rocks. You can only get them on Slime Island. A rock clump. Oh my gosh. Look at the profound nature of these rocks. This is really a harsh critique of our modern day society. Whoa. Whoa, this thing... For a rock, this thing has some... spin on it. Wow. And then for schnitz and giggles, we'll just throw down the last of this stuff. What's this Violet Swirl Shroom look like? Oh, that's actually pretty cool. Can I land on it? I can. Ooh, so if I, for whatever reason, wanted to land on top of this corral, haha, I am now queen of the world. Alright, that was all completely worthless, but I wanted to check it out anyways. Alright, so let's get to cracking. I want to learn some secrets. Tell me things that I did not know before. I really hope I'm not wasting my time and there actually is something, because it took me a while to get the resources to build the translation key. Oh my god, my frames. I'll show you in a second just how crazy this is getting. Okay, I got the idea for this conservatory from a history book I had as a kid. I thought it was so lovely, the way that you could be inside it but feel like you were in the world outside at the same time. I wish I had something like this back home. Maybe then I wouldn't always have had to run off to look for plants and mushrooms. Maybe I would have been closer to them. Alright, and this was them talking about rebuilding the conservatory. Okay, yeah, so as you may or may not be able to tell from the video, the frames are dropping. We have an army of chickens. It's gotten a little out of hand. I don't think they've put a cap on how many chickens can actually grow. This is absolutely bananas. I don't think we're getting the full scale of it either because I'm not showing it all. Yeah, the chickens range everywhere. This is just from 3 coops. Oh my god, there's more of them down here. How many chickens does one farm need, Beatrix? My gosh. However, if you ever decide slime ranching isn't the path, we could always go chicken farming. And, you know, Americans, they're dumb. We like buying expensive things that have no purpose. So what if we rebranded and we could call this, like, I don't know, like Nyson? See, it's a play off of Tyson. And we can do Dino Nuggies, but they're like slime nuggies. Oh yeah, people would eat those up. We could make billions. You know what? I'm retiring. I am no longer a slime rancher. I am now a chicken nugget farmer, but it's entirely mixed meat. You never know. You might get some elder hen, always delicious. Maybe some roostro, not even actual female chickens, just the males. Maybe we'll throw in some, you know, sea hens, which are essentially seagulls. Rats of the beach, I guess you could call them. Who doesn't love some seagull meat? I could devour myself some seagull meat. Alright, I know that there was another message here. My god, the frames. Alright. So this one was talking about the fossils that were in this area. And wow, I forgot my fork. Looks like it's hand noodles again. What are hand noodles? Is that literally just like top ramen eaten with your hands, or is this some fancy like noodles that are shaped like hands? Either or, I mean, they both sound kind of good. I am also hungry. I haven't had lunch, so maybe I'm just talking nonsense. But you know what? Oh man, we could do slime nuggies with some hand ramen. Oh, that sounds good. Alright, so we have another drone in here. I don't know why I built this corral. I never used it. I have so much money. I don't know if you've seen. I farmed up a bunch of cash, and I just have no purpose for it. Because, like, there's a couple of upgrades I could get, but at this point in the game, it's kind of like, eh. I could get it, but it's not really going to change much. Alright, this one was talking about the suitcase, right? And how it was important to Grandma. Oh good, I was looking for a place to store all my giant mushrooms anyways. I bet Dad would have laughed at that one. Okay, so, oops, I did not mean to fire here. Oh, also, I got some fire friends. I needed some fire plorts to make the translator thingy for these notes. So, these guys get to live here now and eat burnt carrots because they like eating ash for whatever reason, and I have so many carrots, might as well burn them. Alright, now comes the fun part. Hopefully we'll start getting some deeper lore, because these ones I wasn't expecting a lot from the 2 notes over there and the one over there. I don't actually know. Okay, I'm gonna check real quick if there actually is. Is there a note here? I never really did look that hard. Like, there's a vertical area I never even checked out, so maybe there's something up here. Oh, okay, there we go. I never checked up there either. Man, verticality, it's my nightmare. Not actually, I do like that this game is so vertical, but I know there's just so much that I've missed. Alright, I'm not seeing any drones currently, but that does not mean that there aren't any. Hi guys, don't mind me, I'm just hanging out. Are we seeing anything? I'm seeing something shiny over there, but I think that's a glitching texture. Remember, work in progress, judge the game accordingly. For being a game preview, this game has been absolutely phenomenal. I've had almost no issues with it outside of, I will say, disappointing that it cannot handle me having 10,000 chickens. I don't know how I'm going to be doing Chicken Nugget Simulator off of Slime Rancher if they don't fix this. So, game devs, I'm calling you out. Go ahead, drop Slime Rancher. You know, it had its time. Slime Rancher 1 did good, but now we're doing Chicken Nugget Simulator, okay? Let's make it happen. Alright. I don't think I read this one. I had been pacing all over the conservatory after it had happened, my mind racing with what I should have done differently. I felt so guilty, so misguided. I ended up in these ruins and I just slumped up against one of the walls, totally exhausted. The stones were so solid and cold, and I felt the weight of the history they carried with them, and then a tiny bug crawling along one of the cracks in the wall slipped inside it and vanished. It passed through these ancient stones as if they were smoke. That's when it came to me. History is a funny thing. When you're young, you're told how important it is, how it's the greatest teacher, but then you see the people out there with power, the ones making history, and they ignore the past. I suppose I'm no different. In a way, I'm out here trying to escape my family's history. I'm sorry, Mom and Dad. I'm sorry, Grandma, but I really want this. So, we still haven't found out if this mysterious stranger is Mochi Miles yet or not. I'm trying to remember. It's been so long since I played Slime Rancher 1. I think Mochi was like our rival. She had like another farm or something, another slime ranch, but I really can't remember all that well. But if these drones are hers, it begs the question, like, did these portals... So my theory, if you haven't heard me talk about it in another episode, is that there are these portals that this mysterious stranger must have used. I believe they used one of them, something horrible happened, and then they decided, okay, not again. What we need to do is break all of the portals, and from there, we'll kind of stop it from happening. And this was kind of doing a callback to Slime Rancher 1. I didn't remember this, but apparently we had arrived at the Glass Desert, and Hobson had left a portal ready for us to use, but it had been destroyed when we arrived. I did not remember that at all, but supposedly that was the case. So that means that somebody went there, intentionally broke it, and from the notes we've been reading, it sounds like this mysterious person did. Mochi Miles believes it's her because it's one of her drones. So put 2 and 2 together, and it sounds like Mochi time traveled. Would be my assumption at the very least. No, that's the tunnel. I know there's a drone here somewhere. I don't know if we're going to get every drone. Well, I do know we are not going to get every drone because I don't remember where every drone is, but I will try my best. This is them talking about the beginning of their journey. I just found my first slime fossil on the island. It looks like such a happy little thing. You know, we still have no idea how these are formed. We can travel across the stars in the blink of an eye, but we don't know how this goofy face ends up in a rock. I think that's quite reassuring, really. I'm glad this world still has its mysteries to share. Wait, so are these fossilized slime? I thought that they were statues. Also, wow, the textures are not loading for these guys. That or they're not very good at up close. That looks a little rough, but okay, so these are like Largos that have been fossilized then. My god, that's a big Largo. That's like 3 Gordos put together. Okay, so my main priority, I think, we need to get to the note that will be at this portal and at this portal. Anything else we find along the way, you know, that's fantastic, that's extra lore, but I feel the really juicy stuff, it's going to be inside of those portals. I could be 100% wrong, but I don't know, I've got a tingle. My spider senses are tingling, and they're telling me that this is where we are going to find the actual lore here. Alright, let's see if I can actually remember the way to the portal. I've been playing for X amount of hours now, and I don't know if I'll actually be able to find my way there. Isn't it sad? Goes to show you how little I actually pay attention while playing. So we are going... yeah, this way. I knew that. I was just testing you all. Right? We are going this way? Wait, no. How did I normally get to the water geyser area? Was it up here? I thought that this led to the little angler area. Was it interconnected? My god, like I said, I'm a goldfish. Oh, okay, this was the right way. I knew that. Once again, just testing you all. Okay, they're taking a minute to splash around in the geysers. Yahoo! Okay, big lore there. That's actually a huge reveal. We now know that this person is not a robot. They are capable of having fun. Okay, so we will make our way through these dark and dangerous fiery depths. Excuse me, my throat is giving out on me. Pardon me. Boom tabby largos. With some batty boom largos. Wow, we got quite the mix going on here, huh? This stuff right here, primordial oil, or like, there's lava dust around here also. I cannot believe I went so many episodes without realizing that this stuff was actually resources. Would have saved me so much time. I was passing by resources. I had to do a bunch of farming off camera because I didn't realize that this stuff actually was... Oh god, that's not good. I didn't realize my battery was dead and I just hucked myself in there. Oh, that's not gonna work. I need, what I need from the devs is for them to give B some hops, you know? Maybe you buy some comfier shoes. I've got the dash boots. Let's add an ability to jump higher without using... Okay, I guess you could argue that's what the jetpack is, but like jump higher and then use the jetpack, you know? For any of you who have ever played Terraria out there, it would be like having both the like shiny red balloon as well as some wings. You know, it gives you that extra jump height and then you can fly after. Alright. This is what I've been waiting for. Sir, I'm gonna have to ask you to politely get out of here. I rented the room for the day. This is me figuring out about this portal here. Alright, so this gate is still sealed too, so I really must have been the first to enter it since it was abandoned. It was here that I had my first doubts. I thought I was talking to engineers, problem solvers, people who could fix what I found. But once we left the labyrinth and met up here, I saw they were smiling. They were excited at the sight of opportunity. The company had sent their money people, not engineers. I don't think they had even considered stabilization. It wasn't long before it all collapsed. So yeah, so if it is Mochi, it sounds like she was working with some sort of company. I would guess the 7Z group, they're the ones that are doing like all of this space exploration. They came across these portals, or maybe they built them, I'm not entirely sure. And they were trying to activate them. They didn't work on stabilizing them. Something terrible happened and it all collapsed, is what I would assume is the case. Alright, here is our archived log, and here we are, back at Ember Valley. The labyrinth must wrap around most of the island. Geez, how long was I even in there? Next time I'm definitely bringing lunch, and an extra fork. In any case, I need to rest up and head right back in there. This is starting to feel like a truly amazing scientific and historical discovery. I need to make some calls. Okay, so hear me out. What I'm thinking, because that sounds like they had made more than one jump. Maybe Mochi discovers these portals, and she was using them for a while before the corporations got involved, and that's when everything went wrong, because this person sounds like they've been jumping for a while, and they're planning on getting comfy. They have a meal set up and everything, so it's not like some quick spur-of-the-moment thing. I think that would imply multiple jumps. I know there is also a drone up there. Ow, just shredding my legs a little bit. Okay. Drone is... Oh, hey there, buddy. You're actually kind of cute with the tabby mixed in. I like you. Come along with us. For the time being, at least. Okay, there is our drone. How are we getting up there? I feel like this was not the right way. Oh, do I hear tar? Why are there always tar? I swear, they upped, like, tar's spawn rate. Because obviously it comes from Largo eating the wrong kind of port. That's fine, whatever. But I think the tar can, like, replicate. Okay, buddy. You stay right there. I'm gonna read real quick. Okay, I never managed to conclude if the Prisma waves caused all this lava to erupt to the surface, but I believe it did. The rainbow grass and iridescent rocks, all lovely to see, and the ecosystem seems to coexist with it to some degree. But this lava, this is the breaking point. My guess is it started like it always does. It creeps up a few degrees over the years, and you hardly notice, and then one day you realize you're cooking. So yeah, this was us determining that something's going on with the volcano here. I think I need to just sit here for a minute or three to catch my breath and collect myself. I was careless, too busy marveling at the tropical foliage here, and a geyser shot me into the air, almost dropping me right into a pit of lava. I sometimes worry I took on too much here, that I'm not ready to be on my own. Yeah, so they keep talking about their family, and I don't know if it's in regards to, we know whoever this person is, their grandmother has passed. Or at the very least is gone, and that's why their mom was so touchy about the suitcase, but either they have left their family behind or they passed, which would be sad to think about, but it is something that happens. Oh, this is not good. Tars, what are you guys doing just sitting down there? They're just chilling in the lava. Well, I guess chilling is kind of counterproductive. They are roasting in the lava there. Alright. Like I said, we are not going to get every single drone just because I don't know where every single drone is. But I want to get the two big ones at the very least. And any we come across along the way. Because, I don't know, I thought that I was done with the series. I was thinking to myself there wasn't enough content to keep going. The game, I mean, I'm not going to say it's bare bones right now, but I managed to get everything in, I don't know, I probably have 10 hours in the game, and that's with off-camera stuff. Like, yeah, I don't have every single upgrade, but I have the ability to very easily get every single upgrade if I, you know, cared to grind out the resources. And that kind of extended gameplay just doesn't really appeal to me. I know some people love the grind. It takes a certain type of game for me to love the grind. Alright, now I know that I could take this portal all the way down to the bottom, but I think for posterity's sake, we are going to take this top portal, and then that way we might run across a drone or two. I know there's like one drone on top of a tree in this area, I believe, or maybe it's up here. So if we run across one or two drones, that'd be awesome. Alright, let's go ahead and deposit this stuff. I don't even know why I'm collecting it. I think, genuinely, this is probably going to be our last episode, and I am going to stop the game after this, and probably uninstall it for a bit. Just, not that I'm saying it's a bad game. I loved playing it, but like I was saying, it's close to bare bones. It needs that story fleshed out. It needs a lot more slimes. It's supposed to be improving on Slime Rancher 1, and I think we counted last time it was like 5 new slimes in total, which, I mean, that's 5 new slimes, that's fantastic, but why not? What did I say there was room for on that board? There could be 23 new slimes in total. I will take 23 new slimes. That sounds awesome. Especially since, I mean, half of my farm, you saw, was very empty. There was nothing actually there. Just because, I mean, I could put extra slimes, but what's the point, you know? I already had every single slime collected up. The prisma waves seem to affect each area of the island differently, expressing a full spectrum of color in some places, but alternating between or splitting the spectrum in others. And they actively change, sometimes quickly and constantly, others more slowly. In my first year here, every season looked different to me. It was lovely while it lasted. What a fascinating place. I've never seen flora split in two different chromatic variations like this before. On one side, beautiful shimmering oranges and golds, and on the other, deep verdant greens. It's extraordinary. So, obviously archived log, that means that it's an older log. So this must have been when they first arrived at the, what the heck is this area actually called again? I do my research, people. I definitely know that this area is called... the Starlight Strand. I knew that. So the archive, this is them checking out the Starlight Strand for the first time, and this is them having researched it for a while and figuring out why everything is, you know, this dual hue, which, by the way, absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I love it. Oh, look at him. He's cute. He's just having a little snooze. Hey, buddy. Well, we're looking to find out your secrets. Don't worry, we'll be on it. Alright, so there should be... Oh, hey, we found a rat of the beach. I'm still saying we should consider opening a chicken nugget place. It would go over well. And we could have, you know, mystery meat nuggets where we put in the, you know, not quite so chicken nuggets. I think that we could make a mint off of it. Alright, fill on up energy. There we go. Let's see what this one holds for us. So this was the one saying that there was a big secret about mushrooms, right? The giant mushrooms on this island are responsible for maybe the greatest botanical discovery of my life. Sorry, but it's a secret. Are we gonna pop this secret? I am a genius! I've made so many great discoveries on this island, but this latest one changes everything. I found a giant mushroom cap here about the size of a pizza. Turned it upside down, added sauce, cheese, peppers, and some other mushrooms, baked it, and voila. I'm gonna call it Mega Mushroom Pizza, and I'm gonna eat it every day. That was the big secret that you were hiding from us? That these these mushrooms make a good pizza? Are you serious? Oh my gosh. I was hoping for, like, yeah, the mushrooms prove that slimes are actually like a parasitic fungi that destroy entire worlds at a time or something. You know, I was hoping for something dark and grisly, and I got this info on, hey, these mushrooms, they're great on pizza. Also, if I learned anything from Scouts, it's that you should not just go around shoving random mushrooms in your mouth. That is how you get poisoned. Unless you know what you are eating, if you see something growing, don't touch it. What do we got here? It's absolutely bananas. I am still finding these pods. Like, they are everywhere. There's another one right there. I see it. Oh, that could have been bad. Well, you know what? Let's go and check out this pod. We don't need to, but I want to. Starbloom flowers. 99% of these have been upgrades. I think only a handful of them are upgrades, have been decorations. Only a handful have been upgrades. And there's not necessarily anything wrong with that, but it is interesting. This was where the Flutter Gordo was. It's weird not seeing him on his perch up there. He used to watch everybody down here having fun. And then there would be the nightly purge when the tar would start arriving because phosphor largos ruin everything, or phosphor slimes ruin everything. They really are like the worst slimes just because they show up at nighttime. They absolutely devastate the ecosystem because they, you know, roll up, start eating stuff and getting their plorts to mingle. Oh hey, all of these Flutter guys are still here from when I got the message. Or when I was down here the first time. Okay, the breach is so much smaller now, it fills me with hope. I remember when I first found it, I just walked right into the labyrinth and began exploring its endless gray halls, not even understanding what was really happening. But it's not so easy this time. Whatever I do, I need to shut the door tight behind me. I can't let it all happen again after coming this far. So yeah, this is kind of what cemented in my mind that these portals are bad, not good. So let's see what this person had to say. I thought I wasn't going to find a way into this place, but there's a huge hole in the wall on this end big enough for an elephant to pass through. I think it's time I finally did some exploring inside this structure. This feels just like when I was a kid and I'd sneak into the woods. It'll be just me and my discoveries. I feel very good and excited. Well, I'm glad you were excited. Sounds like you did something absolutely terrible, and I don't know, maybe Rainbow Island or the planet as a whole is in danger. I believe this planet is called the Far Far Range, and there are other people living on here. All those people who have been calling us are people who live here, if I recall correctly. So, you know, we have at least 5 other lives, or I guess 7 if you count the fact that Bob is, I think, 3 slimes. So there's 7 other lives at risk, plus I guess all these other slimes. But at the very least, if we actually wiped the slimes out, Slime Nuggies would go for even more, because it would be like, hey, this is a, you know, extinct species, so don't you want to remember it by eating a chicken nugget shaped like it? Because that's what they do with Dino Nuggies, right? People wouldn't like Dino Nuggies if dinos were still alive. Like, you got yourself a T-Rex Nuggie, and If dinos were still around, you know, a T-Rex might have eaten your mom or something. Eaten your mom, even. Eaten? That's proper grammar. I'm just saying, I think we have something good going here. Alright, let's head on home. Let's see if I can prove to you that I actually know the way home. Okay, if I managed to miss it, I would be a little disappointed in myself, I'm not gonna lie. It is the big conservatory right there. Alright, and with this, we are home. And I think, genuinely, this is gonna be us returning home for the final time. I think we have probed some secrets. I do want to see if I take a nap. Maybe we'll get another message from Mochi or something, and she'll be like, oh hey, you started reading the archives? Oh yeah, we do have another message. Who's it from? Oh, it's from Thora, the one that didn't send us stuff yesterday. Hey B, I know it's silly, but I worry about the hard work you do out there all on your own. So I sent you a little care package. Hope it gives you a little extra get up and go. Aw, some amber grass, why thank you. Why do you all keep sending me trash? I swear they're sending me the decorations that they don't want around their own place. Cause like, I don't know, you're worried about me out here, so the care package you sent was some grass. That isn't the first thing that comes to mind when I'm thinking of, oh actually I think it was just the recipe for grass even. So you didn't even actually send me anything in that care package, you just sent a piece of paper that said, hey, this is how you make grass. Well, you thought it was so important. How do I go about making grass? Oh, there it was. Amber grass, 5 honey plorts. We can make that happen. I need to grab some fruit real fast. And to all of my viewers out there, if Ipa asks, this is completely humane. Us shoving all of these slimes in one place and going long periods of time without feeding them. They're slimes, so you know, do they even fall under Ipa's rules? I don't think so. Anyways, eat some fruit. Give me your plorts. Oh, I already had a bunch. What did I say, 5? Now I can't remember how many I had actually said, so congrats, I'm grabbing 15. It has a 5 in it, so it's basically the same number. You can quote me on that. If your maths teacher ever asks you, oh hey, Your answer there, it's got an extra 1. I told you right here, right now, 15 and 5 are the same number. Alright, Thora, this one's for you. You thought it was so important. Well, there we go. We have some grass. Alright. Well, there we have it. I feel accomplished as a slime rancher now. I don't know what I would have done without that grass. 10 out of 10 game, would recommend. Please make sure to go and play it. Alright everybody, I think this genuinely is the end of the series, so I hope you enjoyed this little bonus episode. I sure did, learned a little bit more, and now I can go out with a clean conscience and say that I don't need to touch this until some more meat is added to the game. It is a very good framework. There's definitely room for some improvement. We need more slimes, we need more areas to explore, but I get the sense, look at all this cloud coverage. I get the sense, especially down here, there is room for expansion. Plus they can zoom this map out and they can put as many islands as they want. You know, that's how game design works. So we will see. Anyways though, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you all next time for whatever series we get up to next. Have a good one everybody. Bye.